Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for checking out my videos and subscribing to my channel. So tonight I want to show you guys how to do some basic mixing, mixing down trance. So this is it's pretty straightforward. The first thing that I do is I build a bunch of different tracks. I put all my tracks together. All the sounds have to flow nicely. So you've got your bass drums, hi-hats, hand claps, snares, whatever. Get all your sounds together, you find your melodies, you arrange your tracks in a way where you'll know where the instruments are, basically what makes best sense. Um, so that's pretty much exactly what I've done here already. I've got all my tracks together, um, lined up. I don't have anything between them, so they're all together. It's easy to work with. The next thing that I do is I like to just select all the parts, and once I select them, I'll just go ahead and mute them all. Now once I have them muted, the next thing that I do is, let me just actually select that again because I didn't want to deselect that. Okay. Next thing you want to do is just go ahead and make a copy of the tracks. So you want to stretch out your song. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead and stretch it out a few bars here. So just do Apple V. Actually, let me make a copy of it. So Apple C, and then Apple V, and I'll just keep pasting this down. Just you can go as far as you want, depending on how long you want your song. So right now, I'm at 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes. So I'm at a little over 6 minutes now. So basically, you stretch out your song, you copy your parts, they're all muted. So now what you can do is you can start playing around with your tracks and try to figure out, which one's coming, which one should come first, which one should come, second, and so on and so on. And that's basically the way I do it. So let me go ahead and just put it. I've looped it for pretty much 2 bars there. I'll go ahead and play it. And let me unmute a track here. So let's say maybe I want to start off with the bass line. I would just basically unmute it, and maybe the next sound I want to put in is a bass drum. So let's see, put in a bass drum. Okay, so anyway, that's the basic concept. You create your sounds. They all fit together. The loop basically becomes your song. So you make a copy of all your parts once you muted them. You stretch it out, and then basically you just unmute the tracks that you want to keep. And mute the ones that you don't want to hear. Of course, you can slice them and dice them. But that's basically the way I do it. I create the sounds. I set up all my parts, my tracks where I want them. I name them, whatever I want to call them. I select all the parts again. I mute everything, and then I stretch out. I copy all the parts, and I stretch them out for however long I want to make my song. And then basically I mix it in. So I unmute or mute, and I play around with different tracks and move things around differently. And so the end result is something that looks and sounds like this. Let me go ahead and open that up real quick. Okay, so it's loading. Okay, so what you see right here is my current song that I'm working on, and let me just kind of shrink this up a little bit more. Okay. Alright, hang on 1 second, just trying to get everything in the window. Okay, so what I've got going on here is a lot of different things. I've got some tracks that are basically muted, and I've got some that aren't muted. I've got some wave files in here at the top, which are samples of my voice that I changed. Now, am I going to use these samples in the song? Definitely not. It was just for another tutorial that I had done actually earlier. So anyway, let me go ahead and play back what the song sounds like now. And this is not finished yet, so I'm still working on it. But to give you an idea of how I mixed my all of my parts in, and then I did start out exactly as you saw earlier in the video. That's how this song started out, and this is what it sounds like now. So again, I have a lot more work to do on it, but this is where the song stands at this point. So here goes. So I faded in the bass line and the bass drum. Faded in the next sound. Then I brought in the second kick drum. I put modulation on the bass line. Hand claps. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys just listen to the song now and listen to the mix. Okay, so that is just a sample of mixing in some trance. So anyway, if you guys have any comments, any questions, whatever, just let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them. So again, hey, I just want to thank everyone for subscribing and checking out all my vids. If you like what I'm doing, please do subscribe to me, and I will greatly appreciate it. So thanks a lot, and thanks for checking out my videos. Have a good night.